Hi, welcome to another video. This is going to be a relatively quick video, I think. I did not do an unboxing when I got this pen. I should have, but I wasn't feeling well and I just didn't feel like it. But I wanted to do a quick little review of it because it's a beautiful pen. This is a, excuse me, a Sailor Pro Gear, not a Pro Gear Slim. This is the Pro Gear size. And it's the Sapporo, so it's got a little bit, it was like a limited release. I don't know how well you can see it. There's some sparkle in the white area, and there's some sparkle in this blue area. It's just a gorgeous pen, and I was able to purchase it for a really good price, so I went ahead and got it. This is an extra fine nib, which this is probably not focusing well at all. But it's extra, you know, super fine nib. Let's see if I can help it. As sailors are known for being super, I'm calling it extra fine. I don't mean that it's literally extra fine. I mean that it is a sailor fine nib or extra fine nib, and theirs are considerably more fine than some others. I just want to do a quick writing sample with it. I'm going to put the Atramentis Indigo Blue ink in it. This is one of my favorite inks when I first started using fountain pens. Well, no, that's not true. I used Waterman ink for years. But after I started like collecting and whatever, I really grew to like this color a lot. So this is what we're going to put in this pen. Sorry, I cannot do it at an angle, but y'all know how this works. So this is a cartridge converter pen, by the way. So it's got the Sailor cartridge in it already. So I'm not going to fill it up because probably won't be writing with it a whole lot right away. You can see a little bit. I did kind of ink it up when I first got it just to test the nib, but I didn't do much with it. So I'm going to put a little bit more ink in it this time, and hopefully be able to do a, oh shit, what am I doing? I am not paying attention to anything here. Oh my God. See, this is what I get for trying to, trying to not, I don't know. Anyhow, it's been a long week. It's been a really long week. Okay. All right, we're gonna try this again. I just did a pilot video and it was a piston, so that's my excuse for trying to make this into a piston pen. All right. Anyhow, all right, we're gonna dip this in here and hopefully get some ink inside. Let's see. I don't know if I got much or not, so I'm going to stick it back down in there. I can't tell how far, and I don't want to get ink on, oh, there, it's good. I don't want to get ink on the plastic of the grip, the resin. So, all right. I can't believe I tried to treat this like it's a piston filler. All right, that's on there. Let's close this up so we don't end up with ink all over the place. Let me do a quick swipe with a paper towel just to make sure that there's no mess. I mean, there's definitely mess, but make sure there's no on the resin. Okay. All right. So this pen, again, it's a Pro Gear, so it's, you know, kind of, I don't know what I consider like a normal size pen. I feel like the Pro Gear Slim is a small pen. I don't want to say pocket size, although I guess it is pocket size, but I would never put a $400 pen in my pocket, I don't think. But anyhow, this, being that this is resin, with posting, and without posting. I mean, it's definitely heavier with the cap on for me, but it's not really uncomfortable. But I think if I were writing for a long session, I would want to would not want it to be posted. But anyhow, all right, let me set this. Set this while I get some paper. First, we're gonna use a old Hobonichi. Isn't that what everybody does? And I had just used this for my new Pelican, so we will flip it over and actually we'll write on this side again. I know this writing sample probably isn't super clear because I can't really easily adjust in to zoom, but I'll show you up close when I'm afterwards. All right, let's make sure that we got some ink. In true sailor fashion, you probably may have heard that. This is, for a sailor extra fine, this is surprisingly smooth. Like, surprisingly smooth. Okay. This is Sailor Pro Gear. I can't remember the full name of it. It's a Sapporo limited edition something. Extra fine. This nib is 18 karat gold with rhodium finish on it. This ink is Naturamentis Indigo Blue. And wow, is this smooth. I'm blown away. I have another Sailor. It's a jellyfish pen that I've also reviewed, unboxed, and that one has the medium fine nib on it, and it's nice. I mean, I love it. It's a beautiful pen, but I don't know that I think I like this one more. I feel guilty saying that because I love the jellyfish pen, but wow, is this nice. I literally, when I got this and I just dipped it in some ink and just wrote with it real quick to make sure that it felt okay, like that I didn't need to send it off to be serviced right away or anything, but I didn't write much with it. And now I'm kind of regretting that because what a nice experience this is, but I'm also kind of glad that I didn't because I'm enjoying this so much right now that, I don't know. This is feedback sound, but not at all scratchy. This is classic Sailor, that it sounds like I'm writing on paper with a graphite pencil. Boy, this is nice. Okay, I've started doing, when I test paper or pens, whatever, I use of course, the Tomoe River from a Hobonichi. And I just realized I spelled Hobonichi wrong when I was doing this other one. But I wrote Hibonichi. And I knew it was wrong when I did it, but I couldn't. Anyhow, all right. But in addition to using Tomoe River paper, I also really like using the Kokyo Campus brand of paper. And it's one that I have started doing actually when I'm swabbing, like kind of doing my ink of the week or whatever. I use this paper. I think it has fantastic properties, even for fountain pens. It was not designed for fountain pens, but it does have some ghosting and a little bit of bleed through. This also was a Pelican, so it's, putting down a lot of ink anyhow, even though it's just a fine nib. So I'm not making excuses for it. I mean, the paper does bleed through a bit, but this was also a Pelican. I don't think we'll see that same thing with this Sailor, but let's give it a go. I should have looked up the actual name of this, but I think it's Sapporo Snow something. Boy, I'm really a mess today. Okay, limited edition pen, 18 karat nib, extra fine. Yeah, tremendous. Is it indigo blue or blue indigo? I think it's indigo blue. Again, it sounds like a pencil. I mean, this nib has no problem keeping up with my fast writing or scribbling, as the case might be. This is just Sailor. It's hard for me to say if I have a favorite brand of pens, because I love Sailor, I love Pilot, and I love Pelican. I love my Leonardos. And my Leonardos, I don't have any with gold nibs. I just have the stainless steel Yovo nib, and I love those pens also. But God, there's just something about a Sailor nib that is just a real treat. You can totally tell that this is an extra fine by how thin it is writing. Again, just for comparison, I mean, this is no comparison at all, and you know that if you know anything about fountain pens. This is a Pelican fine nib, and it's, so writing so thick to me. But this is just super, 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 I don't know. I don't even know how to, yeah, this is awesome. I love it. This works much better, honestly, in the Hobonichi in the small grid, because I tend to, I can often tend to write small anyhow. So this pen works very nicely to fit into the grid for in the Hobonichi. I actually will be using Hobonichi in the coming year, but also Kokyo Jibun Techo. I haven't used a Jibun Techo for a few years, and for 2026 I'm gonna kind of do a hybrid of both. I had done a review of my Jibun Techo, but I haven't finished it since I completely got the full setup, so maybe I should do that, because now I can explain all my plans for it and why I made a Franken planner by putting parts and pieces together. Maybe I'll do that. Anyhow, this was supposed to be quick, and we're less than 15 minutes, so we'll take that. This is a Sailor Pro Gear Sapporo Snow. I'm 99% sure that's the name of it, Sapporo Snow. Extra fine, and this is just a gorgeous pen. So I wanted to do a quick writing sample with it. Thanks. Have a great rest of your day.